Hi, how you guys doing? My name is Florida Uzuaro, and I am your instructor for HSM 220. Yes, so this is one of the courses that I absolutely enjoy teaching. Well, I do enjoy teaching on the course as well. This course kind of something that I really, really love because it's very much on track with my research interests. I love the course. So before I go on, I just kind of want you guys to see my office. I zhuzhed it up a little bit over Christmas. I put up this, I don't know, I just like it. I just like it because it makes me happy. So anyway, I hope you guys had fun over the Christmas and got to spend time with your family and all. My Christmas was much more tame. My New Year as well. I just kind of took some time to be by myself a lot and with my son, of course. But other than that, I didn't go anywhere. Oh, I did go to New Orleans. I went to the aquarium. That was during my birthday, and I loved it. It was fun. I was going to go to the zoo, but it was raining very heavily that day, so I couldn't go. So, but I plan to. This is my third year in Louisiana, and I haven't gone to the zoo. I hope to do that this year. So anyway, that's it. Welcome to HSM 220. I hope you guys have fun with this course as much as I, enjoyed putting it together, but I just kind of want to walk you guys through the course, more or less like the skeleton of the course. First of all, I just want to say that I am very, very new to Canvas, as most of you probably are as well. And this is to say that I may not be as helpful as you probably need. If you have any problems with Canvas, I mean, the first point of call, fortunately, would not be me because I'm still trying to get used to it. They do have Canvas, unlike Moodle, has this very great support system. So if you click on the help, you will see the chat with Canvas support student. I have used them as a faculty, and they were able to get to me pretty quickly. So I believe that's also the same services that they provide to students. They should be able to get to you pretty quickly. I think I've had to wait for someone like a real human being. It's not automated. I've had to wait for like 5 minutes at the very most for someone to start responding to my questions online, and they're quite helpful. So I would very much recommend them. I have not used the support hotline, so I'm not quite sure how it works. But I think they'll be pretty good with that. I don't know the difference between the chat and the hotline, so you may just have to kind of try it out to figure that part out. But there is a ask your instructor a question. So this is like third step. If you exhaust one, two, and it's not working, then it kind of comes to me, which I don't think it will come to that because so far I've had them, especially to support, they've been very, very helpful to me. So I don't see that being a very big problem. But they do have the reporter problem, which is, they want to know if there's any Canvas is not behaving the way that it wants. Moodle had these things about the integration working, sometimes working, sometimes not working. If you have experiences like that, Canvas should you should probably let them know that there's some glitches that is going on that they need to kind of attend to it. Moodle did not have a very good system in that way, so we kind of left us as the people who are using it to teach exclusively, sometimes not knowing what's going on with that. So, well, that's it. So, this is how the your homepage looks. You have to get started. You have the syllabus. You have the validation here, and this is where you put in your SOT at the end of the course. So let's just quickly. I want to quickly take you guys through the skeleton of the course. So you have your syllabus here. So syllabus kind of states all the information that you need to know about the course, about the required textbook. These two are actually available in the Sims library, and you can access it for free. There's no additional cost to it. You just click on it and it will take you to it. It's pretty good, pretty easy. Um, and this is how your assignments have kind of been broken down in terms of weight of it, um, which I'll kind of talk about. So just to let you guys know that this is how that goes. And so let's just get into the module itself. There is 11 modules that you have altogether. Um, but let's start with the course information, course tools and information first, and then I'll kind of show you guys a little bit what the modules look like. Sorry, just put it up 1 minute. You have a midterm exam, you have a final exam, but then you have the assignment within it. Okay, that's it. So with the course tool and information, this is where this introduction video will be posted. And then you have the welcome to, where I kind of take you guys through the course description, the purpose of the course, how the course will be delivered, and things like that. And then you have the how to email, the best etiquette about emailing and the best etiquette about conversing. There is a policy on AI use, which please everyone should read, because you will be kind of taxed to abide by that. So first of all, read this university's policy, and after you're done going through the university policy, then you can read through the course policy. If you're taking any other class that is being taught by me, it's the same policy that I have across all the classes that I'm teaching. So it's not anything new in it, but still just kind of go through it so that you're sure, you're kind of on board with that. And when you're done, you do the declaration to say, I read it, I'm good with this, and stuff like that. And then there is the formative quiz on what's it called? On the course syllabus. And then you have to do the validation, the course validation and stuff. And then there is the student introduction, which you need to do. And so this is what it's kind of asking you for a quick, easy. The introduction is what 10 points. So please do that. You need to do both the responding to the question as well as responding to other students in order to get 10 points. So this is to say, if you only answered the question introducing yourself and you did not respond to other students, you won't get any points at all. So please remember to do the second step of it so that you are all caught up with that. There is a Q&A board for, it works just about the same way that it did with Moodle. For those who are not familiar with how I use Q&A board in my class, I kind of encourage students to ask questions in the Q&A board so that everybody gets to see the questions when I respond to it, and so because it's very very unlikely that you're the only one that has the questions. So when you post a question in the Q&A board, everybody else gets to see it, and when I answer, everybody else gets to see it. So it kind of helps everyone know where you are, so that you kind of caught up with that. So one of the great things that Canvas has is that you get to post anonymously, right? You don't have to, just in case you don't want to have your name put in with the question, because I know people get shy about that. You can post anonymously, and unlike other times that I've kind of taught this course, there is no point that goes to using the Q&A board. So using the Q&A board for this course is 100% optional. You don't have to use it. I will, however, encourage the use of it, because it's very very helpful in kind of having you have a smooth ride through this course, because it's 100% online and you're learning asynchronously. There's not a lot of one-on-one interaction with me, so I may not know where you're struggling in, so using the Q&A board helps. However, if you feel that you're kind of struggling a lot more in this course and you're not catching up, please let me know as soon as possible so that we can come up with some form of intervention steps on how to make sure that you get at the very least a C. Of course, we can aim for a B, but if that doesn't work, you want to get at least a C so that you don't have to take the course again. So just keep me in the loop. Let me know where you're having problems so that I can help. If I don't know that you're having a problem, I won't be able to help, and you may have a not so great experience with the course as a result. So please let me know. So that's that with the first Oh, quickly. All the assignments here, there are few assignments, they're not really assignment, they're more formative than anything. They're all due on the 19th. So make sure that you kind of complete everything by the 19th. Once there are any unauthorized absences or no submission or late submission is not approved, that is covered in the syllabus. So if you think you're going to be late in meeting this deadline, send me an email. You have at least 24 hours before the deadline is over to send me an email and let me know that you need an extra day in order to catch up with the deadline. Any request for extension that happens after the deadline is due, I will ask you for some form of proof, like why did you not get it to me ahead of time? So to kind of work towards getting it to me ahead of time. So with that, all you need to do is just to send me an email. You don't have to wait for my reply. So long as that email is sent to me before the deadline is over, you're good, right? You're good. Once you send that email, that's good. You can go ahead and submit the next day, so you don't have to worry like, oh, I haven't replied. You don't know if the request for extension is approved. No, once you've sent that email, so long as the extension hasn't, the submission date hasn't passed, you're good. Just submit the next day. But if you send it after the submission date is passed, you will kind of want to wait for my response, before you know how to carry on from there. So that's that. So you would see that your module one is not highlighted. The reason is because you need to have completed everything here in order to get access to the rest, and that's how it is for the rest of the module. Make sure you've completed everything here before you can move to the next one. So you have to like mark it as completed before you can go any further. So it's very much is to kind of make sure that everybody is on track with everything that you need to do and everything that you need to know, so that you don't skip and forget things. Now let's go to the assignments. The assignments are kind of great. Put in categories, all the dates. You can find the dates. You can find the type. I want to go to the type so that we use that, and all the points that it is that's weighted. You have the research project, which is 100% voluntary. It's kind of due towards the end of the course. This is my research that I'm doing with students. So if you want to participate in it, you can do that. You don't have to participate in it. That's why it's zero out of the total, so it doesn't affect your final grade in this course. Then you have formative quiz, which is due 2%. You have the introduction 2%, and then we have modular activities, and they are all due on the 19th. Oh, not all. We have one that is due on the 19th, then we have a 26th, and then we have a February 2nd. They are worth 10%. So don't make sure that you complete all of that. And then we have assignments that we are group one and group two. So the group one assignments, I want to click on one of them so you see what it looks like. So this is what that looks like. You have the prompts, you have the instruction, and then how it's going to be graded. So with this assignment, you either do an essay, either you submit an essay or you submit an oral citation. So you're going to be put through how to do the essay and how to do the oral citation. So you don't have to worry about that. So you have an option. If you want to do the essay instead of the oral citation, then you can. If you want to do the oral citation, you can. They have the same points. So you're not getting any extra by doing one or the other. Just don't do both of them because it's a waste of your time, because I will only grade one of it. If you submit both an essay and an oral citation, I'm just going to arbitrarily choose one of them to submit. So you end up putting in a lot of work and you're not going to get the return on that. So please only do one of it. And then there is the group two assignment. Sorry, group two. This is group one. And then you have the group two assignment. So the group two assignment, you have a forum discussion or you do a quiz. So if you prefer to do the forum discussion, you can do the forum discussion. If you decide to do a quiz, you can do a quiz. So they are what's the same thing. So the forum discussions will have their, like it says, you can either complete this assignment or take the quiz. So if you do the forum discussion, don't do the quiz. If you do the quiz, then you do, and then don't do the forum discussion. Don't do both of them because this is going to be another thing that you're not going to get any extra points from completing both of them. So just kind of make sure that you are doing that. So that is that. What you need to do. The group one assignment is what 25, 24 points, and the group two assignment is what 30 percent of the total course. And then you have your final exam. Sorry, you have a midterm exam, and then you have a final exam for just to kind of, and they award 32 percent of the whole course. There is a chat function here which you can use to kind of send a message to me and make sure you put new message a lot so you get alerted when I have a response. I think it just works like the normal chats. You just send it, and then on my end of Canvas, I'll receive a notification that there's a chat has been sent, and then I'll respond to that. So you can use that, and you can check your grades here. And one of the things I love Canvas for. You have the due date, and then you have the how much points that is, so that you can kind of keep an eye. The assessments that have high weights, you don't want to kind of mess around with. You want to make sure that you are paying a lot of attention to it because they have so much high weights, they can seriously affect your final grade. So you kind of want to be serious about that. So that is that. I have talked a lot. But that's that for the course. I hope you guys have fun with us. To have a lovely day. Bye.